So two new trees have come into the game, that is the Elder Tree and the Crystal Tree. The Elder Tree requires 90 woodcutting and the Crystal Tree requires 94 woodcutting. So pretty high requirements, but something awesome to see, as woodcutting's really not been updated in a long time in terms of new trees or anything like that. The newest I can remember would probably be Ivy, but even so that's been in the game for a while now, so it's cool to see some high level trees. And these Elder Trees, which I'm chopping right now on the screen, the logs you get from them are, well, when I sold them they were worth about 6k on the GE, which isn't too bad. You do get them really slow though, but for every log you chop you do get 325 XP, which, you know, isn't too bad. I guess that's quite a lot, and you've just got to click it once and that's about it. And then with the Crystal Tree, there is a chance of you getting a Crystal Geode from this tree, which can reward you with gems, Crystal Triskelion pieces, and also Crystal Seeds. So that's pretty cool, and the XP you get from that tree is 435, so quite a lot. So that's kind of nice to see. So the other update was related to the Dark Beasts. This was including the Dark Bows and also some new arrows called Dark Arrows. And now I actually remember reading this in the news post, and not a lot of people were talking about it when I logged in. So I thought, you know, this is the perfect opportunity to test out myself and see if I can get my own and maybe sell it on the GE and try and get like a load of money from it. So that's kind of what I did now. I did head to Dark Beasts. I went with my Drygors and Torva, and it was alright. They were still hitting me with mage a little bit, and I wanted to speed it up, so what I decided to do is bring a cannon, hoping that, you know, that would be better, like bit better with Soul Split and Turmoil. But I got owned fast. Their magic hits, like, it does damage you a lot, so I switched out for Pernix and I was just completely tearing them. It really did go through fast, and so yeah, the main aim was to get these Dark Arrowheads, and I did get a fair few of them. I think I've got about over 150, which is pretty good. That really is, because I was only there for about an hour. And the good thing about it as well, I actually managed to pick up some other drops, including a Dark Bow itself, which was 370k. I picked up 200 battle stats, which was from the rare drop table, so that's worth about 1.2 mil. I also got a Crystal Triskelion key piece, which was the final one I needed. I completely forgot about them, so it was kind of cool to see that on the floor and see that, you know, I've actually completed my second key now. So, you know, that was really cool, and I was glad I did it. You know, I had fun, something a bit different than divination just for that short while, and yeah, I managed to get them arrowheads. So these arrowheads are just like any others. You just use them on the headless arrows, and you make some dark arrows, and you can use it with the dark bow. Now, someone I was talking to whilst at Dark Beast was using it, and he was saying that it hits like 3.5Ks like quite often, so that was awesome. He was using momentum, by the way. I don't know what it's like with abilities or anything like that, but he said it was a lot better. It was improved a lot, and I was watching him and it seemed to be hitting fairly hard, but the only downside to it is that it's rated as like slow, so that's the problem behind it. But, you know, I think it still fires 2 arrows at once, and he said, like, you know, you could easily like KO people with this if you got like awesome gear and stuff. So it's going to be interesting to see what it's like at, you know, certain bosses or some monsters, or even at like mini games like Castle Wars, to see if people can get some really good hits with it. But yeah, so I was happy I came out with a load of stuff, and I also, like I said, I got that Triskelion key piece, so you know, I made that and put it into the little sort of lock mechanism thing to unlock the actual reward. I only got some like Tourstools and Dragonstones though, so that wasn't too good. But I did get an elite clue scroll, which I did afterwards, and I managed to get myself a ornament kit for the Dragon Full Helm. So I was expecting that to be a couple of mil, but it was only like 500k, and I sold it in the GE for what was it, 450k. So, like, not as much as I thought, but at the same time, you know, I'm happy to actually get something from an elite clue scroll, because I've been so unlucky with them for like so long now. So it was my first like drop in forever, really. So that was kind of cool, and yeah, I pretty much just sold all of the other loot I got from this trip to Dark Beasts, and yeah, I managed to make about 3.1 mil from all of it, which is pretty good. It really was. I was like never expecting to get lucky with the rare drop table and stuff like that, so it was nice to come out with a nice like stash of money, really. It really was. So yeah guys, this is gonna be it for this video. Tell me what you think of the update in terms of the dark arrowheads and also the new trees. If I've missed out anything, always remember to leave it in the comments and let everyone else know, so you know, we all know what's happening in case I did leave anything out. But yeah guys, that's gonna be it from me. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.